I was quite surprised that the video about me eating a rotten jackfruit had some success. I mean, a relative success for a small YouTube channel like mine. My viewership must be a cringe crowd. Or maybe you guys are just broke. Or maybe both. In this video I do the same with a rotten soursop. Right off the bat, let me be clear. I got this rotten soursop only because it was on sale. I paid full price for this awesome sweet sop, so I needed to cut some expenses elsewhere. Maybe some of you might find this video useful in the future. There are so many naysayers on YouTube posting videos about people leaving North America because of cost of living. Let me tell you that we can still find rotten food at affordable prices here. I'm not sure what people are complaining about. Soursops are like pears. They are usually picked unripe from the tree, and usually when they arrive at the grocery store, they are still firm and unripe. This soursop was very firm all around, just like the sweet sop next to it. The only difference was that it had white dark spots on its skin and that its price was marked down compared with more nicely looking soursops. I decided I would let it ripen further for a day inside this bucket full of fine wood chips. I added 2 mangoes to help with the ripening, as mangoes produce ethylene ripening hormone. After a day in the bucket with warm weather, the sweet sop was already softened to the touch. The soursop, however, was still very firm. So I decided to enjoy the sweet sop the same day and keep the soursop in the bucket for a few more days with the mangoes. I waited 2 more days, but the soursop did not turn softer. Actually, the whole fruit turned black, and it seemed to me that it was even harder than when I got it from the grocery store. So I decided to open and eat it while I still could. Inside, the fruit was brownish and very dry, not silky white and juicy as a ripe soursop should be. My best guess is that the tree this fruit came from was contaminated with a form of anthracnose. When the fruit was picked, it was probably still looking healthy green, but the disease slowly progressed. I'm just surprised that the store would sell a diseased fruit. Mango trees can also be affected by anthracnose, but I believe I have never seen diseased mangoes sold in a grocery store. The soursop seeds looked pretty nice and clean, so I decided it was worth trying to germinate them, along with the sweet sop seeds, as a control group sort of. Sweet sop and soursop seeds can take up to 30 days to germinate, but I had a few sweet sop seeds germinate in about a week. They all looked shiny and healthy. It was a different story with the soursop seeds. Many of them went from black to a light brown color. A dark crust also developed at the extremities of the seeds. I removed the shell of one of the seeds. The inside still looked healthy. So I cleaned all the seeds of the dark crust and waited for a few more days. The seed without the shell was no longer looking healthy. The dark crust was starting to reappear on some seeds. A couple of days later, all the seeds were covered by the dark crust. It was time to end this experiment. It's not worth the trouble getting a rotten soursop. There's a risk it's contaminated with anthracnose, in which case the fruit is not edible, the seeds are likely contaminated too, and I run the risk of spreading the disease to my other soursop plants. The sweet sop seeds were still doing great. Every week I had 1 or 2 germinate. Thank you for watching. If you found this video interesting or useful, although you did not see a human eat a rotten soursop, please like and subscribe for updates.